Welcome back everyone to this lesson. In this lesson we want to create the player. So basically I'm just gonna create a new game object here and name it as player. So just go game object, create empty, and you go to this place, your placeholder, click Ctrl A and just type player and click enter in the keyboard. So we got our player here in the game, but this player doesn't have any shape, so we need to add a shape to it. So in order to add a shape, we have something called in 2D games 2D sprite render. So we can find here sprite render. So you just select sprite render and you need to pick up a sprite. So I'm just gonna pick up this sprite here. So this is gonna be our player. So if you run the game right now, you can see in this blue area we got our game and we got our player here, and that is perfect. But we need to add an animation to this player. So before I create the animation, I need to create a new folder for the animation. So I'm just gonna name it as anim. And in order to create our animation, we have to go to sprites and select the two images. We want to navigate between these two images like this. I got started with this. After 2 seconds I'm just gonna give it this image and so forth. 1, 2. When I say 3, I'm just gonna select this image and make a loop between these two images. So how we could do such a thing? Select the two images, Control on the keyboard, just drag them into the player object. So this is gonna make a new animation. So I'm just gonna go back to assets and create this as the player animation. So this is the first thing that you want to make. If you go to the anim folder, you're gonna see here we got two files. The first thing is the player and the other one is the animation of the player. So if you click on the player, you're gonna see we got an animator object for this animation. And also if you click on this animation, you're gonna see here we got the details as a loop time. So we're gonna loop the animation all the time. So if you back to the game and run it, you can see here we are always looping the images. So we navigate between the animation of the sprites images. So I need to increase the time between the first and the second animation. So basically I just go to double click in the animation, go animation here. We got the animation frame here, the animation control panel. So you got the animation and you got the animator. Basically we work with animator in our project here. So if you select the animation without selecting the player, you're not gonna get anything on the screen. You have to select the animation, then you select the player in order to see the player animation as keyframes. So what I'm gonna do here, I'm just gonna drag the second animation and drag it to the third second here. That is what I'm gonna do here. Just drag and drop the second animation, the second sprite animation to this location. So you can see here, if you click on the collapse button, you can see all the sprites that we have. So at the first initial position we got this face. At the last position we got this face, and we got a loop between these two. So if I click play, you can see we have a loop every 3 seconds between these two sprites. So if you go to the scene, let me just go to the animation here. You got that on the screen, as you can see here. Okay, I can stop this animation and go to run the animation again. You can see here 1, 2, 3, we got the animation. And why we got it like a loop, because we came to this animation and select the loop time. So this is gonna make it looping all the time. Alright, this is perfect. So right now I got the player and I got the animation to it, and this is sounds perfect. In the next video we want to add the rest of the sprites. We need to add the background, we need to add the boxes and the coins. So see you in the next video.